Just waiting to see who the first in the chat's going to be. That's always a fun little challenge. But I'll go ahead and open it up. This is Kevin. This is Kevin's Card Collecting, and welcome to another Fairfield Friday. And today I've got, like I said, the Fairfield. I've also got the debut of the 2020 opening day. I've seen one person so far open up the product, so I don't really have a real true taste of what it's all about. So I'm anxious to get into it myself and see what I can pull. Hey, Sportsline, you're the first in the chat. Congratulations. Welcome, sir. It's so good to see you on a more regular basis now. We were so used to you in the past, and then you just kind of vanished there for a little while because of work and everything. But I'm glad to see you're finding the time to be a little bit more regular on these streams. This is fun. Good to have you back. So we're going to give it a few more moments. I am running late today. I initially planned on starting at 4 o'clock. And when we get more people in here, I'll kind of tell everyone what happened and why I'm running late. Kind of a funny thing I'm sure most of y'all can relate to, but I'll tell that story here in a minute. But yeah, today is Fairfield Friday, as well as 2020 opening day. I think the release was on Wednesday, and then yesterday I was able to pick up some product, and today we're going to open it. So thanks, was working nights. I'm glad I can join you guys. That's absolutely good deal. Yep. How are the what's the weather like down there right now, Sportsline? Are you getting the monsoons? Are they creeping in? Because we're already getting kind of monsoon weather up here in Nevada. It rained all day yesterday. It rained. It poured cats and dogs last night, and then this morning it was drizzling, right? And then this afternoon we had another good rainstorm. We're getting a lot of rain. And of course, with that comes a lot of weeds growing in the yard, which is no fun. But we definitely do need the rain for the desert, though. But I miss the Arizona monsoons. We used to get those down there in, Green Valley, Tucson, that area. Yeah, okay, so you're getting the same weather we are. Interesting. Okay. Yes, I'm very familiar with Dave's channel. I don't get on too often because it's on so late. He's usually firing up right about the time I'm calling it a night. But I've gone into a stream a few times. It's interesting. I will say that much. It is an interesting show. But he's a good guy. But kind of quirky topics sometimes, and like I said, the topics late at night can be a little late nightish, if you know what I mean. So, but I poke my head in once in a while and see what's going on, say hi to everybody, and then I usually call it a night. In fact, just before I went live, we had pretty good rain this afternoon, and then when the rain stopped, it was just absolutely gorgeous outside. So I opened up my garage door, and if you didn't know, I'm in the garage right now. That's where my setup is, and it was nice. I got some natural light coming in the garage door, and I'm like, perfect. I'm gonna have a nice live stream, get some sunlight through the door, and then about 30 minutes ago, it started drizzling again, and then the wind picked up, and the wind was blowing the rain into the garage. I'm like, well, I can't have that, so I had to close the garage door up, unfortunately. But we'll give it a couple more minutes, let some folks jump in here. I'm showing 4 right now. I'd like to get a little bit more before I start cracking into some of this product. I did hear from Donald. He is on his way home, so he's he'll be joining us here momentarily. Which is, in a way, it's kind of a blessing, because I wanted him to see my opening day, because I alluded to earlier, I said that I'd seen one person open up opening day, and that was Donald this morning. And so I was anxious to show him tonight what my opening day is going to consist of. And he said he had plans tonight, so I'm like, well, maybe you can catch the tail end of it. And then I ran into a little bit of a hiccup, so I ended up coming on late. And then Donald said, "Hey, I'll think I'll be home in time for your stream." So we'll give him a few more minutes. I think he's probably still driving, but should be pretty soon. And Sportline, just to let you know, we'll talk about TTM here for a moment. I'm waiting on one TTM to return that I sent out about a month ago now. It's been, and I sent out 3 at the same time. 2 came back within like 2 weeks, but this 4th one's taking a little bit longer than I would have liked. So I'm getting a little nervous. It may not come back. I don't know. Oh, okay, hey Penny. I can't even say that. It's hard to say Penny on my stream. I'll just, you know what? I'll just be honest. I'll call you Mom because that's what you are. So Mom, glad you're here. And yeah, Sportsline, actually, he's down in Tucson. Sportsline, Penny, she's my mom. She lives in Phoenix, the Phoenix area. So we're all in that same corridor where we're all getting hit with the rain all at the same time. Hey, Ken, how you doing? You must have really been busy with work, Ken. I have not seen you in a while, but I'm glad to see you. I saw you you streamed a video the other day. That's good to see you uploading again. So you're getting back at it. Ken says it's snowing in Denver. Yeah, we're getting enough moisture here. If it were cold enough, it would be snow. But it just doesn't get cold enough here in the desert Southwest, unfortunately. I mean, up in the mountains it does. Actually, just outside of Las Vegas, there's Mount Charleston, and they get quite a bit of snowfall, and there's actually a ski slope up there, so it's possible to go to Las Vegas and go snow skiing, believe it or not. Most people wouldn't know that. But, yep. Well, let me tell you guys what, yeah, thank you, I'm Mom. Yeah, I see, you know, your name doesn't come up as Mom, so I just read what I see on the chat, and when I see Penny, I'm like, well, that's Penny. But, well, I'm glad you're lurking there in the background. I've been on skiing on Fridays and was in Arizona last Friday. Oh yeah, what part of Arizona, Ken? Because you're actually speaking with not only myself but those in the chat. We're all Arizonans, so I'm curious to know where you were at specifically. If you can tell us. If you can, I understand that too. But while you're answering that, I'll just fill you guys in. I was planning on going live at 4 o'clock today, and about 3:45, I was getting things set up, and I got my. You may not know this, but just to the right here is my laptop, and that's where I'm able to follow the stream and do what I need to do. So like 3:45. I was getting, YouTube up and running, and one of my programs, I think it was Microsoft Word, said that I had an update. So it said, click here for an update. So I clicked on it. And it took a few minutes, but then it says it requires a reboot. And I'm like, okay, well, it wouldn't hurt to restart the computer. So I rebooted my computer, and then it does a full computer update. And for 35, 40 minutes, I just sat and watched the little wheel spin and spin and spin while the computer was updating. So I was supposed to go on at 4, but the computer wouldn't update as quick as I would have liked it to. So, oh, you were in Gilbert. That's awesome. Went to a game. That's cool. Hey, Jose, how you doing? The hobbyist is in the house. Good to see you. All right, so we're getting some more folks in. Hey, Jose, just to let you know, I texted you earlier about that package. This is what came in the mail today from SSP, and I assumed it was from the break the other night, but I was like, that is incredibly fast. So I checked the tracking number, and it didn't match up. So this is from a sale that he had last week. So you and me really shouldn't be getting our cards until probably early next week. So hope you weren't thinking that I got mine before yours, because I haven't got it yet either. Oh, that's cool. You got to see your Rockies too. That's good. Your home team. So I want to give it a few more minutes. I know Donald is racing home as fast as he legally can. So I'll give it a few more minutes for him to get home. But just to kind of fill you guys in that just jumped in the stream what I got today, it is Fairfield Friday, so I'm going to do 3 boxes of Fairfield today, and I'll explain why 3 instead of 2 after a little bit. I also picked up the new opening day product. This was released, I believe, on Wednesday, and I went to Target yesterday, and I was able to find 4 different variations. I was able to find the Fat Pack, a hanger box, a regular blaster box, and then like a super jumbo size blaster box. I guess they call it a mega box, I think. It doesn't really say what it's called, so I'll call it a mega box. So I've got 4 different types of the same product, if that makes sense. So we'll kind of go through those and see what kind of stuff we may get. And then I've also got some mail call. I've got 2 packages. Both of them happen to come from SSP. You guys all know SSP from the chat, but we'll rip that in open here after a bit. Let me see what's going on. Hey guys, hey Stevens, how you doing? Glad you could join us. Kevin, did you get a real Ozzie Smith rookie? I did, Ken. I did in fact get one. Yes. So well, I don't have it here to display. I think I displayed it last week in one of my live streams, but I've got the original as well as the reprint that you sent me, and they're side by side, and they're kind of cool the way they're sitting side by side. Makes for a pretty cool little display. I got a 3rd variation of it too. I got the rookie medallion insert that came out of the 2020 pack. So I've actually got 3 of that card side by side. The original, your reprint, and then the rookie medallion from 2020. Michael Lynch, hey, got your package. Hey, good deal. Glad to hear that, Michael. I hope you liked what you got. You got some good stuff. Everybody got some good stuff, but that was a good sale. I was able to get the packages out the next day, which really expedited the shipping, and people got their stuff pretty quick. So glad to hear you got it, Michael. It's always good to get feedback. Just it kind of verifies to me that in fact did make it to its destination. So that's good. Good to hear. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. It is Friday, the end of the week. Most people say TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday. Like Friday's the best day of the week, but personally I think Saturdays and Sundays are better, because if you work a Monday through Friday type of job, you don't work on Saturday or Sunday. So why would Friday be your favorite day if you still have to go to work that morning? So again, I look more forward to Saturdays and Sundays than Fridays, but that's my little spin on it. I'll give it 3 more minutes before I start ripping into stuff here. That'll get us 10 till the hour. But y'all can just continue chatting, and I'll read along. Once I start opening cards up, as you know, I start to I'm not able to follow the chat quite as well. So if I miss your chat, I apologize. It's nothing personal. If you need to get in touch with me or specifically, go ahead and hit the @ symbol and then my full title name, and that'll highlight orange on my screen, so I'll be able to identify it quicker. Most of you, I think, already know what I'm talking about with the @ sign. If not, I'm sure somebody in the chat can help explain it to you. 25 Perez is with us. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Ken. Yeah, the medallion cards are really, really sharp. I was able to get. So far I've got an Ozzie Smith rookie, 79 with the Padres. I got an 83 Tony Gwynn, his rookie card with the Padres also. I've also got a Frank Thomas 1990 Topps rookie. What's interesting about the Frank Thomas one is, if you guys remember the original Frank Thomas rookie card, I should have brought it out here to show you. The original Frank Thomas rookie card, it's a college card, actually. His picture's in college, and his uniform says Auburn on it. Well, for, I guess, legalities or whatever reason, Topps was not able to use the name Auburn on their card, so they had to airbrush that out. So on the reprint this year, it looks like it's just solid white. So he's wearing a completely white uniform with no words on it. It looks kind of weird. but they had to modify that just a little bit. You got an Al Kaline out of 50. Wow. I didn't know they were numbering the medallion Stevens cards. I didn't know they were numbering those. That's cool. And before we start, one thing I'll say about the medallions too, and SSP brought this out one day and it cracked me up. He looked at his medallion card and he looked at the little medallion as it's inserted in, you know how it's embedded in there. And he said it looks like the old game Operation. It looks like you want to get some tweezers and try to pull that little medallion out of that hole. It's kind of funny. A brown looking border. Okay. That's cool. I may have to just Google that image of that card and see what it looks like. Oh man, yeah, I know this. I don't want to speak too much on that topic. In fact, somebody told me earlier this morning in a chat that YouTube is coming down on people that are talking about it too much or using that word. So I'm not even going to say the word of the what's going on. It's just, and I'm no expert, but it's a flu. And the flu has been around since day one. And I don't know why all the panic. I just don't. I think it's a self-imposed panic and a self-imposed problem, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not disputing its validity. It's a real issue, but I think we are making a bigger deal about it than it really needs to be. But yeah, and it's taken its toll on everything. Sporting events, all sporting events, not just baseball. A lot of stuff is being impacted. Yeah, okay, so both Kin and Sportsline had opening day tickets. Yeah. Oh, you got the Mattingly rookie. Cool. Mattingly rookie. I don't know what the Mattingly rookie card is, to be honest with you. I should know this, but I don't. I don't even know what year that would have been. I'm not a huge Don Mattingly fan. I'm not against the guy. I never really followed him. But I'm just curious, Ken, what year was his rookie card? Hey, Jason, how you doing? 84 top. Oh, okay. 84 tops. Cool. All right. All right, so we're going to go and get started here. We've got 10 people in the stream right now, so I don't want to delay too long and have people drop off. So we'll go and get started, but this is some mail call we'll get into after a little bit. And then both items are from SSP card breaks. One of them is a buy-in break I did last week, and then this is from now this is the buy-in, I think, and then this is a sale that he had last week also. So this will be fun to go through. The opening day, I'm going to set this aside for now just to make room for the Fairfield. But I want to show you something. You all may have already noticed it on these Fairfields. I'm doing 3 Fairfields today. Hey, south of the border. ¿Cómo estás, Isaac? ¿Cómo has estado? Good to see you. I'm doing 3 boxes today because I picked these 3 up all at the same Walgreens yesterday. And I wonder if you all notice anything interesting about all 3 of these boxes. This isn't a real difficult challenge, obviously. But now, it's always fun to kind of look and see what the insert packs are going to be. These 2 here look like they're both possibly score packs of scorecards. And that looks like maybe a Leaf pack. So they have different inserts, but interestingly enough, they all have the same front card, Miguel Cabrera with the Tigers. I'm not sure exactly what year that card is. I'll find out. Looks like it might be 17, maybe 2017 or maybe 16. But either way, it's just interesting that all 3 boxes have the exact same front card. So what I'm curious to know is, what else do they have in common? It would be silly to think that the insides are all the same too, because we all know Fairfields are just a smattering of different product. But I just found it very interesting that all three have the same cover card. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start ripping into these because these three are going to take a little longer than normal. Normally I do 2 boxes. Today we're going to do 3. So we'll get into it. And for those of you who never opened up a Fairfield, word of advice, always open from the bottom. Because let's see, the cards come up to about here. From the top, there's a bunch of little ribs and little plastic cardboard pieces that kind of prevent you from getting into the cards. But if you crack open the bottom, literally the cards just fall right out. So that's the way to do it. Probably showing too many cards here. All the secrets are out now, what's been shown. And plus, when you open up the bottom, you're able to see the date on which this box was manufactured. December 23rd of 2019. So I'll be interested to see if all 3 of these have the same dates on them, because they all have the same front card. So, all right. So our insert pack. Oh, it's not score. It's actually 88 Fleer. So I was off there. I missed the mark. But I know this is the same pack. So this is going to be an 88 Fleer also. So we'll open that up at the halfway point. Okay, you're all discussing. Yeah, it's all 84. Yep. All right, yep. Jason's right. Getting ready for the bell. I got my bell ready to ring right here. So hopefully we'll ring for... That was a ring for luck, and now we'll start ringing it for reals here with good hits. Now, here's my opinion. They say these boxes 1 in 4 contain a hit. I got 3 boxes that I'm assuming were part of the same manufacturing run. So the odds are 1 in 4 get a hit. I've got 3 boxes. The odds are pretty good that there's a hit in one of these 3 boxes. So we'll see how that works. The hobbyist. Yes, I do agree with you, hobbyist. I do agree with that because I've had boxes that were dated 2018 and they had 2019 cards in them. So yes, the box was printed on that date. The only thing I'm thinking is, though, these 3 probably came out of the same manufacturer run because they were all at the Walgreens together. So they were shipped to Walgreens together, and they all had the same front card, which is this Miguel Cabrera card, which, by the way, is 2016. So that tells me that the odds are 1 in 4. You could almost say 1 in 3. I'm just really hoping that one of these 3 has a hit. If I don't get a hit out of these 3, then there's a 4th box that would have been with these 3 that have the hit. So we'll see what we get. What are we looking for today? Well, we're looking for anything. I'll tell you. I know where Ken's going with that. Ken wants me to pull a Larry Walker. He's in fact, I've given you some shout outs in the past, Ken. I don't think you were in the streams, but I have pulled some Larry Walkers recently, and I do give you a shout out when I do. But of course, for me, I'm a D-back and a Padre fan, so any Padres or D-backs are hits, and any autograph or relic would be what they call a hit. So, but hits are whatever you make them to be, whatever you want them to be is what they are. So, all right, well, getting after it here, we got the Miguel Cabrera front card. We've got a Cameron Maben, also with the Tigers. Ah, look at this. J.D. Martinez with the Tigers. And a Justin Verlander with the Tigers. And an Anthony Gose with the Tigers. Jordan Zimmerman with the Tigers. Victor Martinez with the Tigers. Mark Lowe with the Tigers. Am I going to get the whole team set here? Nick Castellanos with the Tigers. Mike Pelfrey with the Tigers. Justin Upton. Ian Kinsler. Francisco Rodriguez. Anibal Sanchez. This is funny. James McCann. Daniel Norris. I've never seen this happen before. Jose Iglesias. And that's it. So we have, my goodness, I don't know how many Tigers are on this team set, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Tigers out of the 2016 set. So I'm going to set this pack aside just out of curiosity to see if we may get 3 full team sets. That is funny. Well, yeah, I agree, hobbyist. That was really weird. All right, now we're gonna get into our usual Fairfield stuff. That was weird. Andy Hassler for the Angels. Sheldon Burnside for the Reds. Oops. Dick Hauser for the Yankees. These are 1980, what year? 81 Fleers, by the way. Luis Polonia with the Athletics. Doc Edwards with the Indians. Jeff Shaw with the Expos. Tom Nieto with the Twins. Dave Von Olen with the Cardinals. Nice 84 card. Bud Black with the Royals. Neil Allen with the Mets. Claudel Washington with the Mets. Bill Lee with the Expos. A lot of this Fleer 81 as well. A lot of Fleer 81. Len Sakata. And we've got a more recent card. This is a 2017 Topps. David Freese with the Pirates. There's an... Oops. Ian Kinsler. We pulled him out of that 2016. This is the 2017. Jonathan Broxton with the Cardinals. Here's an interesting... I've never seen one of these cards before. It's a League Leaders Edwin Encarnacion, but it's got a silver embossing on it that says All-Star Game 2017. I don't think I've ever seen that stamp before on a 2017 card. Tom Kohler with the Marlins. Mike Trout. There we go. Let me get the bell for that one. There we go. Mike Trout card. I don't think I've ever pulled a Trout out of a Fairfield. That's really something. 7th. I'm looking to see if it's a short print. You know, guys, that might be a short print too. Oh, maybe not. I'm trying to find a... No, it's not. 730 is the base. That's 730 for the Series 1. Well, never mind on the short print, but that's still a Mike Trout card. Let me get a sleeve for that one. What are you guys talking about in here? Let me see what I missed. Team pack. I hope they're all not team sets. I know, right? 17 Tigers times 3. Eesh. Fitzy's in the house. Good to see Fitzy. Thanks for jumping in. Fitzy won a pack on Papa J's cards. That's cool. Congratulations. Nice. Awesome. All right, well, I'm going to set the Mike Trout on a little stand here. That's not a bad pull. All right. A lot more modern cards than usual, except for those 81 Fleers. We've been getting a lot of modern cards here. Carlos Martinez with the Cardinals. Okay, there's another one of those All-Star Game embossing stamps there. Giovanni Gallardo with the Orioles. Detroit Tigers team card, or Comerica Park card. Let's see, a bunch of, well, these are a bunch of modern cards. And modern, I mean, just, you know, within the last 3 or 4 years. Howie Kendrick with the Dodgers. Joe Mauer with the Twins. Trevor Rosenthal with the Cardinals. And... okay, there's a Colton Wong for the Cardinals. A lot of Cardinals in this stack, too. Danny Espinoza for the Nationals. Jason Castro with the Twins. Tucker Barnhart for the Reds. Ah, score. I got to ring the bell for this one. David Peralta with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Very cool. I don't believe I've got that card, so let me set that one aside for sure. We've got a Joe Musgrove for the Pirates. Lorenzo Cain for the Brewers. And finally, an an oddity, a score 91 BJ Surhoff for the Brewers. So this is starting out to be one of the most unique Fairfields I've ever had. All right, so getting into this Fleer 88, we'll see what we can get out of here. Maybe get some Hall of Famers. There's our stickers. Twins and Pirates. Okay, we've got a Kevin Kaufman with the Braves. Lee Gutterman for the Seattle Mariners. Matt Williams, very nice. I'm going to set that one aside. He played for the Diamondbacks. Jeff Robinson for the Tigers. Mark Davis for the Padres. I'll set that one aside as well. Mike Young for the Orioles. Tim Leary for the Dodgers. Tony Bernazard for the Athletics. Casey Candayele for the Expos. Danny Tartable for the Royals. Ron Oster for the Reds. Paul Kilgus for the Rangers. Bob Ojeda. Funny story, but I've got a little Bob Ojeda collection starting up, so I got to set that one aside too. Bob Boone for the Angels and Steve Bedrosian for the Phillies. Jason saying rookie. Rookie for who? Oh, is it the Matt Williams a rookie? It looks like it might be. Yeah, because 87 he started with the Giants, so 88 would be his first card. That's a Matt Williams rookie card, and he does look awfully young. That's cool. That is really, really cool. Thanks for pointing that out, Jason. I wouldn't have thought about checking for that. Awesome. All right, so moving on to the second half of the box here. Starting out with an 89 Fleer, Henry Cotto for the Seattle Mariners. Rob Dibble for the Reds. Pinnacle. Okay, we're getting a lot of different variety now. But that first half was just all like new stuff, pretty much. Vicente Palacios for the Pirates. Ray Langford for the Cardinals. Bob Walk, my favorite name for a pitcher, for the Pirates. Lenny Dykstra. 92 Ultra Fleer Ultra. Chris Brown for the Padres. Chris James for the Indians. Chuck Finley for the Angels. Nick Capra for the Royals. Darryl Strawberry for the Mets. This is 89 tops. Larry Parrish for the Red Sox. Joe Carter for the Indians. I want to set this one aside as well because I believe he does TTM. So I may send that one out one of these days. Let's get a bunch of these cards are backwards. Dustin Hermanson for the Expos. John Valentin for the Red Sox. Chip Hale for the Twins. I saw Chip and got excited. I thought maybe it was a Chipper Jones there for a second. Bert Campaneris, Athletics. 94 card. I've never seen that upper deck. That looks like an insert though. No, maybe not. I'm not sure. 94. Alex Cole, Stadium Club card for the Rockies. Another Rockies. Shout out to Ken's Cardboard. Darren Holmes. A couple back-to-back Rockies there. Gary Templeton for the Padres. Mike Kingery for the Mariners. Larry Boa, manager for the Padres. Whit Merrifield. That's a 2018 card. Tim Cruz for the Dodgers. Lance Johnson for the Cubs. Hubie Brooks for the Dodgers. Ozzie Guillen. Not the Ozzie I would have preferred to pull, but it's an Ozzie nonetheless for the White Sox. Cover your eyes, guys. It's a bright 91 Fleer. Joe Girardi. Jimmy Jones for the Astros. Carmelo Martinez for the Reds. Oh, that's a checklist. 4 Sport Draft Pick 92 Classic Collection. Interesting. There's Pascual Perez. Joe Gray for the Angels. Tony Phillips for the Tigers. Rick Sutcliffe for the Cubs. Earl Weaver on a 1986 Topps card. Billy Swift for the Mariners. Gary Gaetti for the Twins. Andy Allenson for the Indians. Jim Clancy for the Astros. Randy Reddy for the Phillies. Jeff Reardon for the Red Sox. Mark Clark for the Indians. Never heard of him. George Brett MVP card. There we go. Set that one aside. Then we got an Alan Trammell Hall of Famer card. Back to, let's see, that's an original 85 card, actually. That's really cool seeing an original 85 after opening up so much 2020 85 throwback. That's pretty cool. Hey SSP, how you doing? Yeah, I know. Don't linger around here too long. Oh, is Donald here too? I missed the. Man, Isaac's here. Donald's here. I'm sorry, guys. I missed your greetings if you came in earlier. What's not an insert? That 94 upper deck. So that's a standard 94, huh? Interesting. Yeah, my eyes. Sorry about that, hobbyist. To burn your eyes. I should have warned you to put your sunglasses on. Isaac saying hello. Donald, yes, awesome. Doing well, thanks. Yes, SP. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I assume the kids are in good hands. And I did figure out, SSP, I asked you earlier, that second pack that I got today in the mail, that's from your sale from last week. I for some reason lost track of it and forgot it was coming, so that's what that's all about. Your package from the brake mixer should not get here until I think Monday at the earliest, according to the tracker. So we got a Kurt Suzuki for the Braves. Of course, he ended up on the Nationals. Okay. And then here's some 2019 Heritage. We got Clayton Richard for the Padres. Ben Gamble for the Seattle Mariners. Donald. Then we've got a Jose Ramirez for the Indians. And a JD Martinez Sporting News card from the Heritage. So not a bad box, actually. It was a weird one in that we may have gotten the entire Detroit Tigers team set. Oh, no worries, Donald. You've got your reasons. I had my reasons earlier, and I'll recap again what happened, why I started late. Kind of a funny story. But in case you guys missed it, these were the first 17 cards of that box. It might very well be the complete team set for the Tigers out of the 2016 series. Very strange. But I'm going to set these cards aside because I've got 2 more identical boxes from the front. All 3 boxes started with the Miguel Cabrera card. So I'm interested to see if they all 3 have the whole team set in it. So, but we did pull an Alan Trammell and a George Brett there. And the Mike Trout, of course, was a nice pull. I'll set that JD Martinez card. That's pretty nice also. All right, so here's box number 2. Well, yeah, we'll open this one. This has the other 88 Fleer in it. Hobbyist is asking were they in number order? We'll find out. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Look at that. They are team sets. They're numbered. Very good thinking there, hobbyist. Thanks for pointing that out. These are not the base cards. These are the team set cards. Starting with Miguel was DT1. Two, three. Okay, I see 17 is the highest card. And there's 17 cards in this pack. So I did get the entire Tigers. I'll go back through it and sort them numerically. But I got the entire Detroit Tiger team set. That is uncanny. That's weird. Yeah, great question, hobbyist. Thanks for having me check. It wasn't, in case you guys didn't see it, do you see the top right corner? It says team set, Detroit Tigers 1. And it goes all the way. There's I think somewhere in there, there's there's a 17. And there's 17 cards in this stack. So that's the full set right there. Too bad I'm not a Tigers fan. Alright, so let's see what we get out of this batch here. Be funny if it's the same thing. Alright, let's see. This box is dated. Is it the same? December 23rd? Yep, December 23rd. So, identical box manufacturer. Let's split the pack. It's another 88 Fleer. Alright, moment of truth, guys. I'm just going to count 17 cards and see if they're all there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Another full set of the Detroit Tigers team card. Wow. That is weird. Very, very weird. And then look, a whole bunch of 81 Fleers, which is what the other one consisted of. Fred Paddock, or Patek for the Angels. Steve Dillard for the Cubs. Larry Gura for the Royals. Here's a Bowman, Dave Rode, Astros, and a Kirk McCaskill with the Angels. John Russell with the Phillies. Rafael Bernigal. Here's a 88 Fleer insert stickers. We got the Astros and the Seattle Mariners for Donald. And of course, Hats McGee, Astros. Tacomba Connor for the Reds, Bowman. Hey, there it is, the Larry Walker. Shout out to Ken's Cardboard there, buddy. I know, every time I get a Walker, I give a shout out to Ken. But now I get to add him to my Hall of Fame pile of cards. This is true, Donald. I just don't know any Tigers fans, really. Hey, there's Hunter. I was wondering when Hunter would show up. Isaac says, no bueno. Pero muy interesante, ¿verdad? No bueno, pero muy interesante. Tom T collects. Okay. I'll have to reach out to him and see if he needs that set. Tucker Barnhart for the Reds. Rance Mulliniks for the Blue Jays. Roberto Ramos, catcher for the Expos. Elvis Andrus for the Rangers. I see a lot more modern cards, just like the last box. Trevor Plouffe. Pluff? I'm not sure. For the A's. We got Hector Rondon from the Cubs. Jay Bruce for the Mets. David Wright for the Mets. Devin Mesoraco for the Reds. Chris Hatcher for the Dodgers. Corey Spandenberg for the Padres. Put him in my Padres pile. Evan Gattis for the Astros. Oh, boom, guys. We got a hit. I didn't catch the name. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a second. We got a hit. I wish I hadn't been so careless and exposed part of it there on the stream. Cody Allen for the Indians. Dioner Navarro for the Blue Jays. Johnny Giavotella for the Angels. Here's a nice card. Look at that. Kristen Stewart, rookie card, Donruss from 2019. Very nice card there. It's kind of got that like textured matte finish to it. That's really, really cool. Set that one aside. Okay. Stephen Wright for the Red Sox. Matt Joyce for the Pirates. There's a Topps Fire card for Syndergaard. Noah Syndergaard. Here's a Christian Bethancourt for the Padres. Christian Vasquez for the Red Sox. And a Greg Briley for the Mariners. I think our last pack ended on a 91 score also, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of similarities. I would love to see the Fairfield plant and see how they collate these boxes and stuff. That'd be really interesting. We'll come back to the hit at the end of this box. Okay, so 88, 88 Fleer. I did notice it was an auto, so I know it's an auto. I'll give you that much information at least. All right, here's the sticker card. It's going to be the Dodgers and the Indians. There's a John Kruk when he was with the Padres. Okay, here's a dual prospects card for the Athletics. We've got Walt Weiss and Dave Otto. Nate Snell for the Tigers. Rick Rodriguez for the Athletics. Andres Galarraga for the Expos. Charlie Lebrant for the Royals. Here's another dual prospects card. Greg Jelks and Tom Newell for the Phillies. Jimmy Key, Blue Jays. Keith Miller for the Mets. Brian Downing for the Angels. Glenn Wilson for the Phillies. Boom! I have not pulled a Tony Gwynn card in I cannot tell you how long. The Hitting King and the Thief. Tony Gwynn and Vince Coleman. Nothing against Vince, but that's all I see right there. That's all I see. Good old TG. Set that one in my hits pile for sure. John Morris for the Cardinals. And I don't have that card either. That is not in my collection yet. Ron Kittle for the Yankees. And R.J. Reynolds for the Pirates. All right. So moving along. My pile was falling away there. All right, so second half. I'm anxious to get to that hit here, so we're gonna fly through this. Here's a Ron Darling with the Athletics. Dave Island for the Yankees. Tommy Green rookie card for the Braves. Greg Gagne for the Twins. Doug Jones for the Indians. Ricky Henderson, there we go. Put that one in my hit pile. Clay Parker for the Yankees. Mitch Webster for the Cubs. Dick Williams for the Mariners. He coached the Padres too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm seeing a lot of interesting back and forth between the Mariners and my Diamondbacks and Padres. I see a lot of players go back and forth between those teams. Interesting. Speaking of Padres, there's a Joe Carter card for the Padres. Zane Smith for the Braves. I wish SSP were still here. I think he's going to like this next card. Domingo Ramos for the Mariners. Look at the centering on that, though. Look at that cut. That is extremely bad. But the next card, not too bad. Ozzie Smith. And the centering is impeccable on that one. That looks really, really good. That looks really sharp. So put that in our hits pile. All right, 89 Fleer. We got Chili Davis for the Angels. Mike Greenwell for the Red Sox. Jim Gott for the Pirates. Craig Worthington for the Orioles. Bob Ojeda. Good old Bob Ojeda. Put him in my pile. Mike Bolecki for the Pirates. Damaso Garcia for the Blue Jays. Wally Joyner, Gold Cup card, All-Star rookie. Here's a rookie card for the Giants, J.R. Phillips. Billy Hatcher. For the Astros, here's a, who's this? Vernon Wells for the Blue Jays. Topps Heritage card. What year is that Heritage? 2009. Okay. Interesting. Brett Saberhagen with the Rockies. Greg Gagne for the Twins. I think we pulled that card earlier, actually. Fleer 90 checklist. Dave Winfield, 87 Leaf. Very nice card. Dave Winfield. Set that one aside. Al Newman for the Twins. Greg Harris for the Padres. Hippolito Pena for the Yankees. I love saying that name. Kirby Puckett. There we go. It's an insert for the Score 89 set. I'm sorry, 1990 set. Okay. Warning, guys. 91 Fleer coming up. Either close your eyes, turn your face, or put on your sunglasses. Bill Long. Okay, it's passed. You can look now. Edgardo Alfonso for the Mets. That's an interesting card. 2000. Pacific Trading Cards. Okay, Pacific. They put out a decent product, actually. There's Tim Pisnarski for the Padres. Future Stars card. Dwight Gooden for the Yankees. I'm so used to seeing him in a Mets uniform. Short on the right side for the Mariners. Okay. Send more of those yellow cards this way. We need more sunshine. There you go, Donald. Supplement your gloomy weather with a bunch of 91 Fleer. That's funny. That's very clever. Here's Robbie Thompson for the Giants. There's Derek Lilliquist for the Braves. Bowman Chrome. And I can't tell by the face just yet. But look at the hat. It's a Padre. So, you know, I just saw the name. It is an on-card auto for Fernando Perez with the Padres. On-card auto. Boom. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous autograph. We need to get him sleeved up right away. That is sweet. I'll be honest with you. When I saw the name Fernando, you see where I'm going with this? I saw the name Fernando, and I was like almost shaking in my chair. Thanks, Jason. That is a nice card, for sure. I wish you were a different Fernando, though. San Diego Petter's bell. Yep, it rang the bell. Oh, Donald, yeah, if you put a bunch of 91 Fleer on your roof, you could save on your electricity bill. Jason had the bell ready? Good deal. Yeah, I always got Jason. He's got my back on that deal. Oh, man, what I would have... Oh, I saw Fernando, guys. I almost lost it, to be honest with you. All right, that may be the hit of the night. For sure. Okay. All right, so third pack. Still unveiling the mystery of this triple Fairfield set here. The odds are pretty good that we're going to get another full team set for the Tigers. Yep. Okay, the box has the same date, December 23rd of 19. Okay, the insert pack is going to be 92 Leaf Series 2, so that's going to be something a little different. All right, guys. Count them off. 17 cards in the Detroit Tigers team set. Yep, Hobby says, here comes the Tigers team. You got that right. Let's count out 17 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wow. That's... Jason got 3. There you go, 3 Tigers. It's a good picture. That's clever. Whoops, sorry. Bumped the camera there. I'm going to put these other cards back in the original order that they were from the first box. So Cabrera's on top. Wow. Did they all end with Iglesias too? Iglesias there and Iglesias there. I think they were all, and even though they're out of order, they were all still in the same identical order with each other. I have no idea where Fairfield's located, but maybe they are in Detroit. There's no location on there, I don't think. No, looks like they're in Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. Unfair. Clever, Jason. Very clever. I like that. Unfairfield. I like that. I'm going to have to remember that one. Got me a box of Unfairfields. Excuse me while I take a swig of water. Very clever. All right, and then right back to our 81 Fleers. Right off the bat, we got a Padre, though. Broderick Perkins. Ron Hassey, catcher. That's not his rookie year. But Ron Hassey. Cool. I've never seen that card before. We'll put that one in my pile. Max Venable for the Giants. Rookie class Bill Mueller for the Giants. Dewey Lamar Hoyt for the Padres. Here's an original 85, Clay Christensen for the Yankees. Tim Leary, Studio 91. Bert Blyleven for the Twins. I think he's a Hall of Famer. I'll set him aside. Chuck Carey for the Yankees. Boom, there you go. Ken Griffey Sr. for the Reds. Very nice. Shout out to Donald there. The card's in really good shape. The centering is a little thicker on the right and on the top, but not bad. But overall, it's a very clean card. I'll set that one aside as well. I know, Jason, that would have been perfect. I wouldn't complain if every Fairfield had a Diamondback team car set in it. But Tigers don't do much for me. Rodney Scott for the Expos. Tommy Hutton for the Expos. Brian Doyle for the Yankees. And here's a bunch of modern cards again. Alex Gordon for the Royals. Eduardo Nunez for the Giants. 535. I'm thinking that might be, if that's a Series 1. No, that's a Series 2. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, if it's Series 1, it's going to be a short print because it had a different number on the back. Jordan Zimmerman for the Tigers. Sean Rodriguez for the Pirates. There we go. There's a D-back. John Segura. Very nice. There's an Orioles team card. Bill Mueller was a good player. Bert, yes, okay. I kind of thought he was. I wasn't 100% though. Terrible team last year. Burt is a Hall of Famer. Okay, terrible team last year. Who are you referring to, Jason? Are we still talking about the Tigers? Or the Orioles team card? There's a Brandon Phillips for the Braves. Chris Davis for the Athletics. Hector Santiago, another one of those All-Star Game silver stamps. Bunch of backwards cards here. Okay. Terry Pendleton for the Braves. Juris Familia for the Mets. Michael Taylor for the Nationals. Washington Nationals Park. Yoan Moncada for the White Sox. Heath Fillmyer, rookie card for the Royals. Corey Nebel for the Brewers. Michael Waka. Waka. Let's see. Okay, Scott Kingery for the Phillies, rookie card. Irvin Santana for the Twins. Clay Buchholz for the Red Sox. And Adelin Betances for the Yankees. Very, very weird day for Fairfields. All right, so let's see what we get out of the Series 2 Leaf 92. I have not a clue who we can pull out of here. Yeah, okay, the Tigers. Gotcha. All right, here we go. I saw a checklist in the back, so we'll discard that one pretty quickly. All right, Spike Owen for the Expos. Here's a special insert black border Greg Vaughn for the Brewers. That's pretty cool. Jeff Schaefer for the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Donald. Terry Mulholland for the Phillies. Andy Stankiewicz for the Yankees. Storm Davis for the Orioles. Dave Burpa for the Giants. Dave Hollins for the Phillies. Mickey Tettleton for the Tigers. Tommy Green for the Phillies. Jim Thome, very nice. There we go. Set that one aside in our Hall of Fame set. Chris Jones for the Astros. Chuck Finley for the Angels. George Bell for the White Sox. And Thomas Howard for the Indians. So not too bad pulling that Jim Thome card. So I don't think we're going to get a hit in this one, only because I think these three boxes were sequential out of the factory, and we got a hit out of the last box, so I doubt we're going to get one here. Brett Saberhagen for the Royals, and besides, usually the hit comes in the first half of the box, not the second half. I've noticed that also. Bob McClure for the Angels. Checklist card. Monty Ferris for the Marlins. Kevin Gross for the Dodgers. Corey Snyder for the Indians. Mike Morgan for the Mariners. Rob Deere for the Brewers. Mike Pagliarulo for the Yankees. There's a Padre, Shane Mack. Terry Clark for the Angels. Mike McFarland for the Royals. There's Kevin Young for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Anthony Young, wonder if they're related, for the Cubs. Geronimo Pena. A lot of these very similar cards. Geronimo Pena with the Cardinals. But what brand is this? It's 94 Pinnacle. Okay. And there's another one. Tim Raines. Very nice. There's Mark Parent for the Padres. Gerald Perry for the Braves. Greg Olson, rookie card for the Orioles. Greg Swindell for the Indians. Tony Bernazard with the Athletics. There's a D-back, Bobby Crosby. You usually don't find D-backs cards in Fairfields because D-backs are not that old. Did my stream go on the fritz there for a second? Was there like a delay? Okay. I'm showing connected on my phone now. But we're down to one. Now my stream on my computer shows one viewer. Is that accurate? I see I got my one thumbs down. That's unfortunate, but there's always one, right? It is a nice Glavin. Thanks. The centering is almost perfect. I think a little fatter on the right, but beautiful. I gotta get a sleeve for that one. I'm not just throwing this one in the pile unsleeved. That one needs a sleeve. Let me get a stand for it. Oh, that's weird, Donald. Is it just you and me? Okay, I see two now. Boy, it froze for like 10 seconds and people bailed. Yeah, I see two also, Donald. I don't either, hobbyist. It is unfortunate, but you know, there's always that one person that thinks it's funny. All right. Well, I'm going to get after it here, regardless of how many people we got. I appreciate you guys staying with me. I'm not sure what happened there. I showed that I lost connection, and then it dropped down to one. Now I show two people watching, and I only see Donald and Hobbyist chatting, so... Okay. Strange. Butch Winiger. It might be the weather we got out here, because we're getting unusual rainstorms, and our desert weather is not suited for... Our desert infrastructure, I should say, isn't set for that kind of weather, actually. There's an Opeachy card. Look at that. You don't see that too often. Opeachy. Butch Winiger. Bobby Thigpen. There's Blaine Beatty for the Mets. And a Jose Canseco. Shout out to Mud Dog, who I actually saw this morning in Donald's stream for the first time in like forever. That was pretty cool seeing him again. So I'll give him a shout out there. That's a nice card. We'll set that one in my hits pile. Ivan Calderon for the Expos. Jim Lindemann for the Cardinals. We got Luis Aquino. Wonder if he's related to the Reds Aquino. Aristides. Anybody know? He's from Puerto Rico. I don't know where the Aristides is from. But Aquino is not the most common name. Anyway. Mike Dunn for the Pirates. Bill Doran for the Reds. Dave Stewart for the Athletics. Oh, that card's been folded in half. I don't know if you guys can see the crease. Right across the neck area. Yeah, there it is in the light. That's unfortunate. Alright, and rounding it off here, it's a bunch of modern cards. We got a Seattle Mariner. We got Nelson Cruz. Tyler Flowers. George Springer for the Astros. New York Mets team card. And last but not least, an Alex Verdugo for the Dodgers, who I believe now is with the Red Sox. He was part of that whole Mookie Betts and David Price trade. Cool. Well, hey, Hobbyist and Donald, I appreciate you two sticking with me there. I don't know what happened, and I don't know why so many people dropped off. Maybe they just abandoned it. The first notification I got was on my phone here on my screen. A little red box popped up saying, attempting to reconnect. Okay, well, I apologize for that, guys. I don't really have any explanation for it. So that wraps up our Fairfield. All in all, guys, very cool. Tom Glavine, Mike Trout, on-card auto for Fernando Perez with the Padres. What year is this card? I should have checked that earlier. 2015. That's a pretty stout card. I mean, it's not like thick, but it feels heavy. So that's pretty cool. And of course, count them, 3 Detroit Tiger team cards. That was just bizarre. So we'll set those aside. I got a whole stack of Padres and Diamondbacks to sort through and put in my PC. Then we got the remainder of the hits. Those are the big hits, obviously, but the Canseco, the Padres leaders card, Tim Raines, Jim Thome, the Ken Griffey Sr., Burt Blyleven, Kirby Puckett, Dave Winfield, Ozzie Smith, Ricky Henderson, Tony Gwynn and Vince Coleman, Kristen Stewart rookie card for the Tigers on a matte finish, Larry Walker, the J.D. Martinez, Alan Trammell, and George Brett. Not too shabby. I'm actually ecstatic about that. That hit is just like, wow. Padres autograph. Okay, so I'm going to have to slide. Here, I got it. Let me get this pile of cards out of the way before. If this goes tumbling over, game over for a while, if you know what I mean. So let me set these out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to set these 3 a little further back. Well, I guess those cards are safe where they're at there. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'll go ahead and do the mail call. And then I want to crack open the 2020 opening day stuff. So in order, I believe this is from a break that I bought into with SSP last week. I believe this is all 2020 Heritage, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to make sure the cards are nowhere near where I'm cutting. Okay, that was a safe cut. So 2020 Heritage, I'm pretty certain of. Yes. And I believe I got both Diamondbacks and Padres. Surprise, surprise, right? All right. Nothing else left in there. So this goes out to a shout out to SSP, super short print card breaks. So anxious to see what all we get here. Those look like 2020 tops. For some reason I was thinking it was only Heritage. Hey, Jason's back. Good to see Jason here. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Hobbyists is everywhere. Donald, it's like when I first started my channel. Continue on, Kevin. Oh, I'm continuing on. You know, Donald, it's like I say when I preach. I'll preach to a congregation of 1,000, 100, or even just 1. It's not my job to control the number in the audience. It's just my job to control what I present to the audience. So that's all I'm going to worry about. Okay, so this is all 2020. Not sure what all's in here. We'll just go through it here. Home Run Challenge card, Manny Machado with the Padres. Home Run Derby card. Alex Colomé for the White Sox. There's a Kirby Yates Padre card. Manny being Manny. But I prefer to stare more at the Tatis because I like him better than Manny. Speaking of Manny, though, there's Manny. But even better, speaking of Tatis, there's Tatis. Very nice. Merrill Kelly, pitcher for the Diamondbacks. Very nice. Joey Lucchesi for the Padres. Chris Paddock, Future Stars card. That's very nice right there. He's a stud. That guy can throw. Alex Young, another pitcher for the Diamondbacks. Andrew Chafin for the Diamondbacks. Look at all these. They're all pitchers. Zach Gallen, pitcher for the Diamondbacks. And, of course, our favorite catcher, Carson Kelly. And our other favorite catcher, Austin Hedges for the Padres. And then we got Jesse Winker for the Reds. Luis Castillo for the Reds. Trevor Bauer for the Reds. Did I buy the Reds? I don't remember getting... I must have gotten the Reds, apparently. These are all Reds cards. Nick Senzel, very nice. Very nice Nick Senzel Futures cards. Jose Peralta. An Aquino rookie card, Turkey. Very, very nice. In fact, I'm going to sleeve this one up. It wasn't in a sleeve, but it's going to be in one now. All right. Followed by a Michael Kopech, White Sox rookie. I must have had White Sox, Reds, Padres, and Diamondbacks. That must have been the order to this. There's a Senzel with the Reds, and then a Michael... Oh, these are gold cards. I got a Michael Baez gold rookie. Number 1351 out of 2020. Tim and Yolmer, White Sox, numbered. Whoops. Number 95. That's a really low number. 95 out of 2020. And the Manny Being Manny rainbow foil. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so that's, well, I guess part of the buy-in. Those would have been the 2020 Series 1 cards. Now the rest are going to be Heritage. Well, I'll just show this one right off the bat here. It says top-loaded. Chris Paddock. That's a nice, very nice card. So... unless we get something to top that, I'll put that up on the stand. Hey, Chat Town's with us. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, that was bizarre. I'm still baffled by what happened there when the stream cut out, and then people bailed. Don't blame them. I mean, if there's nothing to watch, there's nothing to watch. Okay. Eduardo Escobar, Fogo Power de la Pica. That's like an Arizona thing. Ketel Marte, Mike Leake, Jake Lamb, Luke Weaver, Carson Kelly, Wilmer Flores. Very nice Ketel as a New Age Performer card. I like that one. Then we got rookies, Alex Young and Zach Gallen. Cool. And the Reds, okay. Freddie Galvis, Rizal Iglesias, Tucker Barnhart, Derek Dietrich, Mike Moustakas, Phil Irvin, and Anthony Desclafani. That's kind of a fun name to say. All right. Our last batch out of here. It's cool now seeing Tommy Pham in a Padres uniform. Used to seeing him in a Rays uniform. Tommy, there's Denelson Lamet. Michael Baez and Andres Munoz, rookies. Joey Lucchesi for the Padres. Cal Quantrill, very nice. Josh Naylor, I like that kid. He's really good. There's Ty France. White Sox rookies, we got Zach Collins and Dylan Cease. Alex Colome. Yasmani Grandal. Lucas Giolito. Ronaldo Lopez, Adam Engel, and batting leaders, we got Tim Anderson, DJ LeMahieu, and Juan Moncada. So that was pretty cool. Some really, really, really nice cards in that set. It'll go along with my PC for the D-backs and Padres for sure. So we'll set that pile there. All right, now these cards were part of a sale. Jason says, I brought chips and salsa. Ooh, that sounds really good. I gotta ask you though, what kind of salsa? I'm a stickler when it comes to salsa. I am curious. Hot bowl of chili and cornbreads for supper when we're done. I got hamburgers waiting for me later tonight. All right, let's see. Okay, those are interesting tag. Let's pull some stuff out. Have you had that avocado Tostitos salsa? I have not had that. That sounds good though. Anything with guacamole in it is good. Those are like special. I'll show those later. So these are cards I bought in the sale. And I think you might appreciate them. They're all pretty cool actually. Okay. So starting from the front here, we got on-card auto for Rowdy Tellez with the Blue Jays. Rookie card, Stadium Club. This one's really sharp. 85 throwback for Abraham Toro for the Astros. And every time I've seen this card pulled out of somebody on somebody's stream, I make the comment, I love this card because Toro's his last name, obviously, plays for the Astros. Back in the mid-'80s, I used to travel down to Tucson quite a bit, and the Tucson Toros were the minor league team for the Astros. So I just find it very cool that the Toros used to be the minor league for the Astros, and now Toro plays for the Astros. So, I don't know. I just find that pretty cool. So, very nice card. Save that one for a minute here. Griffin Canning for the Angels. Sticker auto on a Bowman Platinum card. This one's pretty cool. Yasmani Tomas sticker auto for the Diamondbacks. This is a 2018 card, so it's not all that old, but it's got it's one of those matte finish types, kind of fabric-y feel to it. So that's pretty cool. Then I've got a relic here, Dickerson for the Padres. I don't know much about this guy, but this is a 2018 card, so it's not all that old. And my last card, I kind of bought this as a joke, but at the same time, it's pretty cool because I actually do collect his cards somewhat. And you guys might get a kick out of it. But sticker auto for, that's right, Chris Sabo. Got a Chris Sabo autograph card. So he was selling it for cheap, but it's also numbered. Check that out. 54 out of 99. So that's pretty cool, actually. I don't know if these other ones are numbered or not. I don't think they are. No, just that Sabo. So Chris Sabo, autograph card. Ole! Alright, so let's see. These are all graded cards, and I'm kind of building up my graded card collection. I'm going to save that last card for the end. But here is a... Check this out, guys. Ozzie Albies, first Bowman. It actually has his full name, Azaino Albies. PSA 9, Mint 9, Ozzie Albies, rookie card, first Bowman, chrome. So that's a pretty sharp card. I like that one a lot. You got 5. I think I have 5 or so now with these, actually. But these ones, I'm pretty proud of these ones, too. Check that out. 91 Bowman Chipper Jones. PSA 9. Very clean. That's a nice one. I really, really like that one. Okay, and last but not least, well, it's not even last. I got one more after this, but check this out. 89 John Smoltz, PSA 9 for the Braves. Rookie card, Hall of Famer, John Smoltz. So 3 very nice graded cards to add to the collection. And the last one out of this batch is... Oh, we put it at one touch. That's awfully nice of him. I don't remember if it was in one earlier or not, but check this out, guys. This is probably the nicest card of the evening. On-card auto. Keston Hiura for the Brewers. Rookie card. I'm not a big Keston fan per se, but I know what he's capable of, and that's just a really nice card. So I couldn't turn down the offer there in his sale. So very nice Keston Hiura card. In fact, for Mr. Paddock, I'm going to have to replace Mr. Paddock with this Keston card. What's that Paddock right there? Yep, nice smoltz. It is a nice smoltz. Yep. Not sure why Jason's crying there. Is it because I replaced Paddock with Hiura? Mm-hmm. Nice one touch, yep. Alrighty, guys, so let me clear off some space because I want to get into this opening day stuff. I've seen one person, and one person only, Donald, that has ever opened this product. And I'm anxious to see what I got. So what I did was I actually picked out one of each of that I could find. I got a blaster box, a mega box, a fat pack, and a hanger box. So I got one of each item that hopefully we can maybe do some comparing, saying, well, you know what, you get more bang for your buck out of the mega, or your fat packs are better, or whatever. We can kind of see what we get out of each type of product. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to start with the fat pack, go with the hanger. Kind of like Christmas, you always start with the smallest package and go work your way up to the biggest. So we'll go in this order. Oh, it's a shocking emoji for the auto. Okay. I gotcha. All right. Okay, so first time ever opening up this product, 2020 opening day. Anxious to see what I get. Donald did a wonderful job this morning on opening up his packages. He got some nice cards. I'm hoping to follow suit. Alrighty, here we go. First card right out of the gate is an AJ Puk rookie card. Very nice. Uh-oh, Miguel Cabrera. Is this going to be another Tigers team card set? Tommy Edman. Very nice. Rafael Devers. So far, pretty strong here. Trevor Story. Mike Soroka, Gold Cup card. Wow. Freddie Freeman. Wow, that was an outstanding start. Dominic Smith, don't really know that name too well. Oh, there we go. Christian Walker for the Diamondbacks. And I don't think I've seen... Have I seen that card on the base 2020? The Series 1? I don't recall seeing that before. I wanted to set that one aside. Hunter Renfroe with the Rays. Okay, so that's after he was traded. Was a Padre. John Means for the Orioles. There's the stadium card for the Yankee Stadium. Opening day, and it's probably going to have a date on it. March 28th. Oh, that's when this was taken, March 28th of last year. So this was last year's opening day picture. I see. I wondered, how did they get this year's opening day picture if it hasn't happened yet? That makes sense. That's last year. Boom! What is this? What kind of special card is this? Pete Alonso. Oh, it's a sticker card. Oh, that's right. Donald got one of these earlier too. It's a preview card of the sticker. That's pretty sharp, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve it up. Cool. Fitzy's back. Good to see you back, buddy. We lost several people there when the stream kind of dropped out, so I apologize. I really have no explanation for it. I'm glad you're back with us. Here's Screech, the Nationals bald eagle mascot. That's different. There's Craig Kimbrell for the Cubs. Hanser Alberto for the Orioles. Patrick Corbin for the Nats. Alex Bregman, shout out to SSP. I'll get that one sleeved up. He would appreciate that one for sure. Tyler Glasnow for the Rays. James Paxton for the Yankees. Boom! Eduardo Escobar. Fogo Power de la Pica. Set that in my D-backs pile back here with Mr. Walker. There's Mike Fires for the A's. There's Brad Hand for the Indians. And finally, a Franmil Reyes with the Indians. So all in all, I think that fat pack was pretty fat in a good way. Yeah, but Pete Alonso is a nice preview card. 2 very nice Diamondback cards. I got the Bregman. So that's always a hit. So not a bad fat pack. Okay, so moving on now. The next product is going to be the hanger box. This comes with 40 cards. There's the stats in case anybody's interested in the odds. I haven't shown the odds in a long time like that. I used to do that all the time. When I first started streaming, almost every pack I opened up, I'd hold the odds up, and then I realized I don't think many people are paying attention to that. Okay, so alrighty. So here we go. Out of the hanger box. Any good rookies? Well, I got that Keston Hiura on-card autograph rookie. I'd call that a pretty good rookie card. Out of Bowman's Best. Got a nice Glavine rookie card. So, yeah, I'd say I got some pretty good rookies. I'm trying to think. I don't remember any others that are really jumping out of my mind. Did get a nice graded John Smoltz /9 rookie card. As well as an Ozzie Albies first Bowman Chrome card. And a 91 Chipper Jones. So, yeah, did pretty good on the rookies today. Not a bad rookie day. So, alrighty, so here we go. This is the hanger box for opening day. We got Alex Verdugo with the Dodgers. He's now with the Red Sox, actually. There's another AJ Puck. And Cabrera right behind it. And Edman behind that. And Devers behind that. I think we've got some correlation issues. Trevor Story behind that. Soroka behind that. I think all these cards match. Just for fun, guys, bear with me. I want to try to prove something here. Let's see. Puck, Cabrera, Edman, Devers, Story, and Soroka. Now, the first fat pack I opened up started with the Puck. The next one may be a Cabrera. Yep, Cabrera. The next one should be Edman. There's Edman. The next one is Devers. There's Devers. The next one should be Trevor Story. There's Trevor Story. And then Mike Soroka. And there's Mike Soroka. So, definitely some correlation challenges going on here with the opening day set. That's very interesting. All right, and then here's kind of where we broke off. We got Max Scherzer with the Nationals, Marco Gonzalez with the Seattle Mariners, Eugenio Suarez for the Reds, Anthony Rendon for the Angels, Brian Reynolds for the Pirates, Gold Cup card. And if you guys see something I miss, if I inadvertently pass up a gold card short print, let me know. They're not that easy to find. There's Alberto Mondesi for the Royals. And there it is, Aristides Aquino. I'll go ahead and get him sleeved up. Pretty cool. Okay, there's Nico Goodrum for the Tigers. Yordan Alvarez, Gold Cup card and the rookie stamp side by side with the opening day down here. That card looks like a NASCAR card full of sponsorship stickers all over it. This card is just littered with stickers. Very nice. Joey Votto, shout out to SSP. His son collects him. Dansby Swanson for the Braves. Oakland Athletics, opening day card. Stan Musial statue. Special insert card there. There's a Nolan Arenado. Is this like the sticker preview card? It is. Yep. Then we've got the mascot for the A's. I guess that's his name, the mascot. Jonathan Villar. Jorge Alfaro for the Marlins. Nelson Cruz for the Twins. Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals. Matt Chapman for the A's. Jose Ramirez for the Indians. Gregory Polanco for the Pirates. Victor Robles, Gold Cup card. Scott Kingery. Austin Meadows. Whit Merrifield. Nick Solak, rookie card. Mike Moustakas. Ozzie Albies, very nice. There's the DJ LeMahieu. Wilson Contreras. Michael Conforto. And a Walker Buehler. So, unless I passed it up, I have not seen a gold card yet for the short print. Let me sleeve up the Albies. Okay, so the next batch, let's see. I cannot pull a Yordan to save my life. Everybody else is pulling him left and right. Yeah, I no explanation for you there, Fitzy. I don't know. Hobby says they had that problem in Series 1, too. I mean, that I can see it 1 or 2 cards back to back, but a series of 5 or 6, that's like extreme, you know. That's strange. So here we have a regular blaster box. 77 total cards. Donald and I were laughing earlier this morning with his box. Well, I'll show you after I rip the plastic off. They advertise 10 packs plus 1 extra pack. 7 cards per pack equals 77 cards. So that's 7 times 11. Well, here's 10 plus 1 is 11, but why not just say 11 packs? Why put 10 packs plus 1 or 9 packs plus 2 or, you know, I don't understand their marketing. Maybe it just looks like you're getting more out of the deal. I don't know. All right. So here's there should be 11, I guess. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. All right, so getting after it here. There's only 7 cards per pack. Again, looking for our first gold card. I haven't seen a gold card yet. I got a Max Kepler for the Twins. Paul DeJong for the Cardinals. Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins. Domingo Santana for the Seattle Mariners. Carter Kieboom for the Nets. George Springer. And a Milwaukee Brewers opening day card. I'm getting a deal. I know, right? Yeah. Everybody else, they got 10, but I got an extra pack. Mm-hmm. That's right. I'm special. All right. Randall Grichuk for the Blue Jays. Jameson Taillon for the Pirates. There's Sean Doolittle for the Nets. Dustin May, rookie card. Very nice. I don't know what it is about this kid. I like him a lot. And, yeah, his hair is kind of goofy and all. But, you've probably heard me tell you this before, but if you guys get a chance on YouTube, go type in Dustin May and Jake Lamb line drive. He threw a pitch in one of his first games of his career. Jake Lamb of the Diamondbacks hit a line drive right back at him, hit him square on the side of the head, and he just dropped. And, we were all scared. But after about 3 or 4 minutes, he stood up and walked off the field, and I truly believe that hair helped cushion that blow to the head. I really do believe it helped him. So that was pretty scary at first, but then awesome to see the result. All right, Sonny Gray for the Reds. Ooh, very nice. Corey Seager, blue border, rainbow foil. It's even got a date on there, March 26th, 2020. I'm guessing that's their opening day, which is not going to happen on that day. And a Minnesota Twins opening day card. So that Corey Seager is pretty nice. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is our third pack, I guess. Hey, Left Behind's with us. He says, got my Sunday sale cards, Kevin. Thanks so much. Hope all is well. You are very welcome, and all is well. It's Friday night. Done for work for the week. Get to spend some time with you all in the chat. It's a lot of fun. I agree, Fitzy. I love the blue border cards. They really are. They look like they should be numbered, but they're not, unfortunately. But no, Left Behind, I'm glad you got them. I hope you enjoy them. And they're everything you expected them to be. Hey, Jose's back with us. Nice Seager. Unfortunate about opening day. I know, right? Yeah. So, could you consider that an error card? Because that date is in error. So the value just went up on it. There's Dan Vogelbach for the Mariners. Shout out to Donald. Eduardo Rodriguez for the Red Sox. Ronald Acuna Jr. Boom. Followed by Kevin Biggio. Back-to-back. Kyle Schwarber. Craig Kimbrell, and another Yankee Stadium card. But boom, look at that. Biggio and Acuna Jr. back-to-back. Let me get these sleeved up. Oh, that's right. Left Behind. Acuna. He likes his Braves, that's for sure. All right, plugging away. Oh, some sort of special insert card on the back there. I noticed it had a different kind of backing to it. Not sure what that's all about, but we'll find out here in a second. There's Dansby Swanson for the Braves. Another shout out to Left Behind. He's a Braves fan. There's Trey Turner for the Nats. Hanser Alberto for the Orioles. Patrick Corbin for the Nats. Alex Bregman. Is that the same Bregman? I think it is that we pulled earlier. Sure is, but that's two. That's awesome. And then we got Celebrate with Topps, August 8th, 2020. Learn about promotions, and our special insert card is going to be a Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson with the Yankees, known as Mr. October. Cool. That card doesn't do much for me there, but this one, I'll get this one sleeved up. That's a nice card. I like how it says, "Spring has sprung." All right. Oh, I get Bregman sleeved up too. I know SSP would appreciate that card. He PCs him. Oh, Ken says, I'm sorry, I missed your chat there, Ken. Did you get any hits in Fairfield? I had to go to dinner. I did, as a matter of fact. Ken, check this out. I pulled an on-card auto for Fernando Perez for the Padres. And I got to admit, guys, when I did the slow reveal, I'll reenact it. I was going down, I'm like, oh, cool, a Padre. And I'm looking at the name here on the side, and can you imagine what I was thinking when I saw that right there for the name? I was like almost shaking. I was getting the jitters, and then I realized, oh, it's only Perez. But still a very nice card, and not at all bad for a Fairfield. But not the Fernando I would have preferred, obviously. Went out to eat. The place was not busy at all. Red Robin. Where'd you go, Jose? The one over at the mall, Galleria? Isn't that the entrance to Red Robin there where we go to the card shows? Is that the one you went to? There's Carlos Santana. Jeff McNeil. Too bad that doesn't have a rookie card stamp on it. That's a nice card. Hunter Dozier for the Royals. Tyler Glasnow for the Rays. Matthew Boyd for the Tigers. Jordan Yamamoto. Or Jordan, I guess it's Jordan. Jordan, rookie card though. For the Marlins. And Slider, the mascot. That is a goofy looking mascot. Yes, the mall. Okay. I've never eaten there. Oh, boom. Look at that, guys. First card right on the top. Shout out to Jose. He'd really appreciate that one. Gavin Lux, rookie card for the Dodgers. Got a sleeve right here waiting for him. Very, very cool. All right, we got Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers. Josh Hader for the Brewers. There's Jose Barrios for the Twins. Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees. Matt Olson for the Athletics. And another Athletics stadium card there. Cool. That Lux, though, he took that pack. Ding dong, a Dodger. Yeah, you know what? I'll give you a ring there, Jose. He deserves it. Hey, what's up, Pats? Someone was infected on my flight today. Where'd you fly today? Where'd you go? All right. Masahiro Tanaka for the Yankees. David Dahl for the Colorado Rockies. Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Manny Machado for the Padres. And Trey Mancini. And our stadium card is a Philadelphia Phillies card. Philadelphia Phillies. You flew to D.C., huh? Which airport? Because I used to fly out of there all the time, actually. I like them both. They each have their pros and cons. I thought that was a Pete Alonso for a second. Does that not look like the Alonso pose? J.D. Davis, though, for the Mets. Oh, my word. Look at that. The very next card. Is that not uncanny? I'm just saying weird. That is too weird. But there we go. J.D. Davis followed by the Pete Alonso Gold Cup card. That is hilarious. I love how you talk about something and then it happens. Reagan. I used to fly into Dulles. I prefer Dulles, to be honest with you. It's newer. I think a little more modern. But Reagan's cool. I mean, Reagan's right there by the freeway. Okay. That's cool, though. That's my old hunting ground there. There's Michael Baez for the Padres. Rookie card. Francisco Lindor. Vlad Jr. Gold Cup card. So think about that, guys. A Vlad Jr. and an Alonso in the exact same pack. That makes that a very, very nice pack. Okay, then we got Jonathan Villar for the Orioles and a Jackie Robinson statue. Oh, that's kind of cool. They got him like sliding into the base there. Is that an error and actually Alonso? They do look similar. We never made it. We turned around because the infected person. Oh. I'll bet that'll make the news. Hats, I'll bet you. Ryan Braun for the Brewers. There he is. Keston Hiura for the Brewers. There's his autograph right back there. That's pretty cool. Nice. Then we've got Kenta Maeda for the Dodgers. Jorge Alfaro for the Marlins. Nelson Cruz for the Twins. Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals. And a Juan Soto sticker preview card. Pretty cool. All right, 2 packs to go for the blaster box, and then we'll hit that mega. There you go, Albert Pujols. That's a nice looking card. I can't believe we've not got a single gold card yet, though. Out of the fat pack, the blaster box, or I'm sorry, the hanger box, and we're almost done with the blaster, and I've not hit a gold card yet, so that's strange. Albert Pujols, Jock Peterson. But I guess that what that means is when you do hit a gold, it makes it that more special. So that's kind of cool. Kyle Lewis, shout out to Donald with the Seattle Mariners. Matt Chapman for the A's. Jose Ramirez for the Indians. There's Gregory Polanco. And another slider card. For all you slider fans out there, there's another slider. Last pack of the box. Hobbyist, I believe so. I think I saw Donald pull a gold this morning. Donald, are you still lurking back there? Can you confirm? I think you got a gold this morning, didn't you? I'm not 100%, but I think you did. There's Carlos Correa. Shout out to Hats. Brendan McKay. Tim Anderson for the White Sox. Victor Robles, Gold Cup card. Scott Kingery. Kyle Seager, shout out to Donald, and a Bo Bichette. Look at that. Spring has sprung, rookie card, Bo Bichette. That is a sweet, sweet card. I thought all these spring has sprung cards were like throwbacks to the old days, but that's definitely a modern player. It's got the rookie stamp on it to go along with it. Cool. Ken says, I don't think they have gold in opening day. Donald says he did get a gold this morning. And I kind of thought I remember him getting a gold. All right, so that's it for the blaster box. Now we're moving on to our last product of the night. I got a mega box. This is 16 packs plus one exclusive pack of red parallel cards. 119 total cards. There's the odds in case anyone's really interested. Okay. This box had a little damage to it. Looks like it got scrunched by something above, but the seal's not broken, so it's safe. Ken picked up that Bichette off eBay, $1.50. Oh, that's cool. So it's worth something then. That's good. Okay, mega box, here we come. Okay, box is empty. Okay, so we'll do the parallels last because they are something a little different and unique. But here we got some more very similar packs to what we just opened. There should be, what, 16? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. All right. All right. I might rush through these a little bit quicker than before because we may start to see some duplicates. Well, there's a Max Kepler for the Twins, Paul DeJong, Cardinals, Sandy Alcantara, Walker Buehler, Josh Bell, Marcus Stroman, and Pesky's Pole, Boston Red Sox. Pesky's Pole. There's that in case you want to read about Pesky's Pole. I've never heard of Pesky's Pole. But I'm sure if I was a Bostonian, I would know all about it. Okay, Randall Grichuk for the Blue Jays. Jameson Taillon, Kirby Yates, Andres Munoz. I love how the Padres have gone back to their old brown uniforms this year. And it's not like a throwback thing. It's like their new official uniform is the old brown color. They're going to stick with it. Luis Arias for the Twins. There's a home run challenge card. And another Juan Soto sticker preview card. All right. No, sorry, it was a blue foil like you pulled. Oh, okay. Okay. So, Ken, thanks for pointing that out. You are correct. As far as we know, there are no gold cards in this series. So, you are correct, sir. I stand corrected. Sean Doolittle, Dan Vogelbach, Eduardo Rodriguez, Charlie Morton, Eddie Rosario, Marcus Semien, and look at that. Boom. Times 2. It's my second Bichette Spring is Sprung card. How about that? My last 2 hits were the same card. Very interesting. I just shared a Johnny Pesky card in my last video from the 1950 Bowman. Okay, I've never heard of Pesky. I'm gonna have to read up on that. I'm intrigued. Boba Fett. Oh, is that what they're calling him? Ken says, "Bring that." You're right. that's for the other one. I forgot I had 2 in a row there, so. Oh, another Acuna Jr. Very nice. I think the last one had Bichette right after the Acuna Jr., so not in this one. Dansby Swanson, Trey Turner, Justin Turner, Jesus Luzardo, Nolan Arenado. There you go, Ken. And Mr. Met. Mr. Met has got some hips. Oh, Mrs. Met. That explains it. It's Mrs. I'm like, that is a pretty feminine looking Mr. Met. But that's because it's the Mrs. Silliness. They won't collate when you want them to. I know, right? Luis Robert is the gem for opening day. That's what I call him. Angel would like that card. Okay. There's Carlos Santana with the Indians. They got Jeff McNeil with the Mets. Hunter Dozier. Mike Yastrzemski. It's not his rookie card, though. But I will set that one aside temporarily. And then we got Luis Castillo for the Reds. Oscar Mercado. And a Royals opening day card. We'll put Mike in a sleeve. He's got the notoriety of being a Yastrzemski by default. Oh, is that the one you were talking about, Hobbyist? Okay. When you said Angel would like that, I'm like, well, which one? Boom! Don't let me forget the bell here. I gotta ring it more often. Gavin Lux, rookie card. Very nice. I'll sleeve that one up in a second. We got Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers. Another Josh Hader. Lucas Giolito. Eloy! I think that's our first Eloy, actually. There's a Cody Bellinger. Shout out to Jose. And an LA Dodgers Stadium card. Very nice. So we'll get a couple here. We'll get the belly sleeved up. We'll get the Jimenez sleeved up. And the other Lux. We'll get him a sleeve. Having connection issues? Am I buffering? It's showing good on my end here. Maybe it already passed through. Is it good on your all's end again? Is everything cleared up? You're skipping on my end. Anybody else having issues? Donald's having issues too. I don't know. My stream looks smooth on my end, but that doesn't mean much. Okay, Left Behind says good for me. Looks good. Jose says nope. Good here. Okay, well, whatever that was, I didn't see anything, but I'm going to take your word for it. A little glitch may have passed through. Left Behind, did you ring the bell for Acuna? I don't recall. I'm guessing maybe not Left Behind. So here. There. That's for Acuna. Sorry about that. Okay. We're about halfway through here. Almost halfway through. Masahiro Tanaka. David Dahl for the Rockies. We got Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Emilio Pagan. He is now with the Padres, but here he's with the Rays. Justin Verlander. Yadier Molina. And a Miami Marlins. We're getting a lot of the opening day cards, which is appropriate. We may get the whole set, though. We're getting so many of them. You're welcome, Left Behind. Hats is skipping too. I don't know. Okay, guys. J.D. Davis. Now, last time I had this card, remember I made that comment about how he looked like Pete Alonso, and then I went to the next card, and it was a Pete Alonso? Let's see if Pete's right behind it. Drum roll. Boom! There he is! So the correlation issue still is going strong, but it is a Pete. Another Pete Gold Cup card. So we'll sleeve that one up here in a second. Oh, gotta ring the bell. There's another Michael Baez rookie. Mitch Garver. Zach Plesac for the Indians. James Paxton for the Yankees. And another Brewers team card, or opening day card. So I'm gonna run out of penny sleeves for all these hits we're getting. Well, guys, I do apologize. It more than likely is on my end. I typically don't have streaming issues. However, all day yesterday and today we've been having thunderstorms and rain like you can't believe. So it's probably weather related. So I'll take the hit on that. I do apologize. Hope you pull Robert. It's going for 400. Really? 400. Wow. Okay, we'll keep our eyes open for him for sure. Hunter Renfroe. Who does he play for? I don't even know. Yeah, that was a nice pull. Left Behind. Pulled that in my Fairfield box earlier. John Means for the Orioles. Marco Gonzalez for the Mariners. Jose Barrios. Giancarlo Stanton. Matt Olson. And a Nolan Arenado sticker preview card. White Sox. Okay, thanks, Hats. I'll definitely keep my eyes peeled. So how do you pronounce it? Is it Robert or if his last name is Robert, is it Robert or Robert? Type 1 if it's Robert. Type 2 if it's Robert. 1 is Robert. 2, Robert. One for Robert, 2 for Robert. 1. Okay, pronounce Robert. Luis Robert. That's a unusual last name. Cool, thank you. Eugenio Suarez. Anthony Rendon, Brian Reynolds, Gold Cup card. Will Smith, Gold Cup card. Manny Machado. Uh-oh, we got a discrepancy. Kin's saying it's Robert. Trey Mancini. And the Rangers captain. Rangers mascot. Oh, thanks, Left Behind. That's awesome. I'm glad you're able to sneak away and get some relief, because I know jobs like that can definitely induce some stress, so it's good to get away from reality for a period of time. Yeah, Left Behind, I had 3 boxes. This is weird. I'm going to take a break, guys. I'm going to get Left Behind caught up to speed here. This was interesting. The first box, I got the Mike Trout 2017, which is cool. Second box, I pulled the Fernando Perez on-card auto, Bowman Chrome. The third one, I pulled the Tom Glavine rookie, 89 tops. But here's the weird part. Left Behind. The first Fairfield I opened contained, let me break them up here, contained a Miguel Cabrera front card with the entire remaining 16 cards in the Tigers team set. That's the entire Tigers team set. See on the back, like Detroit Tigers 4, 15, 2. They're not in order, but there's 17 total in the team. And I got the entire team set. Now that's kind of weird, right? But then I opened up the second box, and guess what? A second complete team set. Then I opened the third box, and you guessed it, a third complete team set. That was kind of weird. So Fitzy says the 88 tops is Glavin's rookie. Breaking news, this episode of Fairfield Friday. There you go, Frank. Count on Frank to bring the fun and humor to the chat. Thanks for that, Frank. I appreciate it. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. It's been a great Fairfield Friday. Very unusual Fairfield Friday, but it's good nonetheless. I don't recall Fitzy seeing the 88. Yeah, Frank, if you just saw what I showed everybody, I got 3 full Detroit Tiger team sets. 1 in each box. I opened up 3 boxes of Fairfield. And each one of them, excuse me, had the entire Detroit Tigers team set in it. Fitzy, I'm not doubting you. I've just never seen the 88 tops. I'm going to have to go back and look for that. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm only familiar with the 89. I know Left Behind. That's what I'm saying. Why couldn't it have been D-backs or Padres? But what are you going to do? Oh, I already started cracking this one open. All right. Adalberto Mondesi for the Royals. There we go. Another Aquino. There, get the bell. All right. I'll sleeve him up in a second. Nico Goodrum. Frankie Lindor. Boom. Another Vlad Jr. Like I said, I'll sleeve them up in a bit here. Jonathan Villar. And a Texas Rangers stadium card. All right. We're doing pretty good here. Another couple sleeves out for these two guys. Hey, Frank, I think it was Jason earlier made the comment. He said, we're changing the name from Fairfields to Unfair Fields. Because I kept getting the same team cards for the Tigers. Hey, there we go. Another Alvarez. Oh, man, I'm knocking the bell over in excitement. Cool. Okay, there's a Joey Votto. Chris Paddock, very nice. Jorge Alfaro. Nelson Cruz. Dakota Hudson. And another Reggie Jackson. We pulled this one earlier. But let me get him sleeved up as well as that Alvarez card. Yeah, Jordan. On Fairfield. My boy, Jordan. All right, we're getting down here. We only got 4 packs to go. Aaron Judge. I think that's our first Judge card of the night, actually. Aaron Judge. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I don't think we've pulled him before tonight either. Christian Yelich. Nice. There's a Matt Chapman. Jose Ramirez. Javi Baez. And a Blue Jays stadium card. Opening day for March 28th of 2019. Cool. So let me get Judge, and Yelich sleeved up. Not doing bad on the hits out of these. Haven't got a D-back in a while. What's up with that? Fitzy says Judge is his man. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Frank. The bigger guys, they're not as resilient, I guess, to injury. I hear what you're saying, and I don't disagree with you. Jack Flaherty for the Cardinals. Clayton Kershaw. There's another Toro card. I'm going to sleeve that one up. I like the Toro card. Austin Meadows for the Rays. Whit Merrifield. Nick Solak, rookie. And a Washington Nationals Park card. So, I've explained my reasoning for liking Toro plenty of times for y'all to already know. Oh, yeah, that bill's going to take some abuse. Toro. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in, buddy. We got a few more packs to go here. We are well over 2 hours now into our stream, but still got some hits to go through. There. Speaking of hits, there we go. Fernando Tatis Jr. Ring the bell for him. There's a Rhys Hoskins. That's our first Rhys Hoskins of the night. Starling Marte. That's a nice one. He's our newest D-back. Mike Moustakas for the Brewers. Another Ozzie Albies. A very nice card. DJ LeMahieu. And another Mrs. Met. That's our second Mrs. Met. Now that I've figured out it's a Mrs., not Mr. Frank, if you... Oh, Frank, you'd appreciate this being a Met guy. So I pulled the Mrs. Met earlier, but I thought it said Mr. Met, so I said, oh, it's Mr. Met. And I'm like, Mr. Met's got some hips on him. Just saying, you know, and then I'm like, oh, it's Mrs. Met. That makes sense. Okay. And then everything just came into perspective. Yes, lots of Astros. Chuck says he's had better days. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I hope it's your Friday and you've got at least the weekend now to look forward to kind of wash your worries away. All right, guys, last pack mojo. Last pack mojo. Here we go. All right, we got a Jorge Soler for the Royals. Aroldis Chapman for the Yankees. John Lester for the Cubs. Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. Michael Conforto. And, ooh, we got a nice little blue. I want to save that. There's a Cincinnati Reds opening day card for Cincinnati. But we've got a blue. Upside down. Oh, it's an Astro. Justin Verlander, very nice blue. Check that out, Hats. That's a nice one, Hats. Oh, Chuck. I'm very sorry to hear that, Chuck. Yeah, it's never easy. There's a stack of hits, by the way. Those are all the hit cards out of all those packs. Out of all that, I got 2 Diamondback cards. That's it. 2 Diamondbacks out of a fat pack, a hanger box, a blaster box, and a mega box. 4 boxes, 4 packages, and only 2 Diamondbacks. But we're not yet done, guys. We still have our 7 exclusive red parallel cards. Okay, Chuck, I'm glad you're smiling on that. Okay. I was going to make a joke about the tickets, but I didn't know if it was appropriate or not. But yeah. Well, yeah, look at the positives, focus on the positives, and move forward. And you will come out just fine. All right, I have no idea what these red parallels look like. Oh, they are beautiful. Those are beautiful, actually. Look at the red border. And the first one's a Padre rookie, no less. Wow. That is sweet. I'm going to end up sleeving all these up, by the way. Michael Baez, and we've got a Ryan Braun for the Brewers. They're not numbered, are they? No. Ryan Braun. Keston Hiura, very nice. Whit Merrifield for the Royals. These are beautiful cards, guys. And again, these come out of the Mega Box, just so you know. Nick Solak, rookie card for the Rangers. 2 to go. We got a Mike Moustakas for the Brewers. And our last card of the evening. Ozzie Albies. Very nice for the Braves. Shout out to Left Behind, if you're still lurking in the background. Left Behind. The last card, Mojo. Ozzie Albies. Very, very beautiful card. So I'll go and sleeve all those up right now while we're all here chatting. Yes, Ken, this is the Mega Box. These came out of the Mega Box. 119 cards. But yeah, that's the Mega. Well, good inning. It was a good inning. Yeah, that blue Justin Verlander was sweet. I think it was $14.99. The opening day product is not as expensive as the regular Topps products. Opening days are usually on the cheaper end. I noticed that last year as well. The 2019 opening day was not quite as pricey. Did you get the whole 200 card set? I don't know. I mean, possible. I got a lot of duplicates, but I mean, I got, let's see, 119 plus, what was the total on this one? 77. So 196 plus 40, so 236 plus 24. I don't know, like 250. It's possible. I could go through them all and try to figure out. I hadn't thought about doing a full set. I might have enough to do it. So, probably not. Well, I'm just surprised. I only got 2 Diamondbacks, and I'm guessing there's got to be more than 2 Diamondbacks in the whole set. Kind of surprised me. I got a ton of Padres, but not a whole lot of Diamondbacks. Probably about a fourth of the lot, yeah, with all the duplicates and junk. But whew, that was a lot of product we went through, guys. We went through, like I said, 4 different types of opening day product plus 3. I've never done 3 Fairfields before. I started out doing 1 Fairfield box, and then I upped it to 2. And tonight I wanted to do all 3 of those because they all 3 had the same front card, which is that Cabrera card. That still blows my mind. That was bizarre. So, here's all of our opening day base cards. I'll go back through these. I'm sure there's some better cards I might have accidentally skipped over. But, again, 2 Diamondbacks, which, there should have been more. These red parallels are just mind-blowing. Like, wow. They're too cool. And then we got a lot of good hits. But that blue Justin Verlander. Where was that other blue card? There it is. It was a Corey Seager. So here's the two blues that we pulled tonight. Rojas is not in opening day. I wonder why. Because he's got his regular base out of Series 1, and they got a gold card for him as well. So I don't know why they leave him out. But I guess if they're limiting the set to 200 cards, they've got to pull the better cards. And he's a rookie, and he's not a starter either, so that makes sense. So, yeah, let me actually hold these reds next to the blues. Look at the reds and the blues side by side. Look at that image. That is just... Those are beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Hats is in love. I don't doubt that, Hats. I would say the same thing if it were one of these two guys right here. You put one of those two in blue, I'm head over heels like you. Yeah, a lot of good cards. A lot of good cards tonight. So, oh my goodness. Need a white to go with the red and the blue. Well, I guess Chuck, good, yeah, Chuck, you know what? I should have thought of you. Well, the base would go with them. If I could find a blue, red, and just the regular base, that would be kind of close. Yep. So you can make up your own USA cards, little trio of USA cards. So, well, guys, I don't know what else to show you. I have nothing else really to discuss or talk about. This Sunday, well, here's something to talk about. This coming Sunday, I more than likely will not be running a stream, my dollar sale Sunday, because I've got an event at church. However, with this whole panic thing going on right now, I don't want to say the word, but with people wanting to avoid certain things, we may not have our Sunday event. So if that be the case, then I will be running a live stream Sunday afternoon, and we'll do some dollar sales if I'm free. So we'll kind of go just we'll have to play it by ear, so to speak. Your church got canceled. We're not canceling church, Chuck. I know a lot of churches are across the country. We are not closing our doors. If people want to avoid it and not come in, well, that's up to them. But we're leaving the doors open. We're going to conduct services, whether 100 people show up or one person shows up. We're still going to have services. The event, though, we once every couple months we do a joint service with our sister church that's across town. We get together and we get together and just sing praise and worship songs with the other church, and that takes up the middle part of the day. So if that event still happens, then I'll be gone. If we don't do that, then I'll probably just come home and then I'll have time to do a live stream. Your church is live streaming? The city's forcing it? The city is forcing it. Wow. So the city is forcing churches to close, huh? That's the beginning of it then. Back in 1918 they closed churches, I was told. I don't know about that. I wasn't there. None of us were. The city won't allow any gatherings of over 1,000 people. Oh, so you must be part of a big church then. You're like a mega church. We're just a small country church, really. Yeah, we're nowhere near that size. But we are going to actually start... You know what, let me give you... If you guys don't mind, I'm going to give a little plug here. It's my channel, so I'm going to do it. But my church just started a YouTube channel. And we're going to start uploading recorded sermons from our pastor, myself when I preach. I do preach once a month. My pastor, and twice technically. One full sermon, and then on Wednesday nights we do like a 10-minute devotion, and I do that once a month as well. So technically I'm up at the pulpit twice a month. But what I'm getting at is we just started up a YouTube page yesterday, actually. It just was created. And so there's only an introduction video on there so far, but we haven't uploaded any sermons. This coming Sunday morning, we will be recording and uploading our first sermon. It won't be a live stream, but it will be a recorded sermon. So I encourage you guys to check that out. I'm going to type in my chat in case any of you guys want to check it out and go and subscribe to the channel. You'll get a chance to hear my pastor preach and myself preach once in a while as well. So if you go just in YouTube, type in Wagon Wheel MBC. That stands for Missionary Baptist Church. So Wagon Wheel Missionary Baptist Church is the name of our church. If you type that in YouTube search, it should come up to our homepage. Again, it's a brand new channel, so there's not a whole lot of subscribers and whatnot yet, but it's going to grow here pretty quick. So if you guys want to check that out, that'd be awesome. Subscribe and click the bell for that one as well, so whenever we do upload our new sermons, you'll have access to it. That'd be awesome if you guys could do that and give us some support. And also, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and additionally hit that little bell next to the subscribe and choose all. That way, whenever I upload a new video or stream, you'll get the notification. I do upload daily at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern in the mornings, a daily devotional. That's around 5 minutes long or so. It's a great way to start off your day. Just get some quiet time, find a quiet corner, relax, and just listen to 5 minutes of Bible reading. And as well as my channel, also hit up Donald Blomdahl's channel. He's reading through the Bible in a year. So you need to get on board with him as well. Follow along. And those two channels paired up together make a wonderful start to your day. I can't emphasize that enough. And on that note, guys, this whole pandemic thing that's running around, it's so easy to get caught up in the moment and follow what the public is doing. The media is really, in my opinion, blowing this thing out of proportion. It's good for their ratings. It's exciting. It gets people's attention. It's actually not bad for businesses. If you sell water and toilet paper, you're making money hand over fist this week. But we're told in the Bible that trials and tribulations are to come. Bad times are to come. And this is just one of those times. This isn't the time. This isn't Armageddon. This is not the end of the world. The rapture has not happened yet, guys, so just relax. It's just a passing phase. But when moments like this happen, we need to pause and just reflect. And the Bible tells us in the book of Psalms, I think Psalms 46, somewhere around there, it simply says, just be still and know that I am God. Think about how simple that sounds. Be still and know that I am God. God is our creator. God is there to support us. After all, he wouldn't create us and leave us to our own desolation. He's there to support us. Rely on him. Let him support you. Don't get all wrapped up in the fear of what's going on. This will pass. God will get us through it. It's nothing to worry about. Great devotionals. Thank you, Chuck, for that. I appreciate that. It's good to hear feedback like that. I don't allow comments on my devotionals because I don't want to invite nastiness and negative comments from people. I don't see why I should open the door to the enemy. So, if people are listening to it and not even letting me know about it, that's fine. That's between them and the Lord. And that's good, and I'm happy for them. But when I do get little feedbacks like that, Chuck, and Left Behind, I really do appreciate that. That's confirmation to me that I need to keep going with it. Because, as a Christian, you all know this, sometimes we feel beaten down. We go through these tribulations and trials in life, and it's just like, really, is it worth it? But we need, as brothers and sisters, we need to support one another. And you guys telling me those kind words, it's support. It's kind of like boosting me up to want to go do more devotions. So I really do appreciate hearing those comments. That's awfully nice of you guys. I appreciate it. Quarantine is terrible. Oh, I don't doubt it. I wouldn't want to do it. But in moments like that, Hats, just remember, you need to be still and know that He is God. He's got it. So, guys, I'm not going to... Oh, when's your next sale, Michael is asking. I kind of just went over that. I'll go over it again. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. Ken, that means the world to me to hear you guys point that out. The devotions to me, guys, are what YouTube is all about for me. The baseball cards is fun. The baseball cards are a way of relieving some stress and interacting with my friends in the community. But when it comes down to it, when I face the Lord at judgment and He looks back at what I've done on earth, He's not going to give a rip about my baseball cards. He really isn't. But He is going to care about the devotions and the impact that it has on people's lives. So I focus on the devotions, and I'm so glad that you guys are responding so positively. Oh, no worries, Michael. I was just saying, we have a... Oh, take care, hobbyist. You have a good one, bud. We'll see you next time. No, I was just saying, Michael, to this Sunday, I was not planning on doing a stream at all because we have an event at church. However, with this whole thing going on in the world right now, church, the event may be canceled. It's an after-service event where we're meeting up with another church, and that's going to be a lot of people condensed into one building. So if that event is canceled, which it very well may be, then I will be coming home and I'll be doing a live stream sale. So, Michael, I can't say until that day if I'm going to be doing it or not. But just again, if I do it, it'll be about 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. So right around that time frame, kind of keep your eyes open for an alert or notification if I do go live, and then we'll have some fun. I do have some new stuff. I really enjoyed the last sale, and I think you guys really enjoyed the format, so I'm going to do the same format this time, and we'll have some fun with it. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it a night. It is time for me to go eat my hamburgers. I haven't had dinner yet. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Remember, TGIF, it's Friday. It's another day the Lord has given us. Make the best of it. Make the most of it. Make somebody smile. Cheer somebody up. Even if you're down in the dumps, if you make an effort to go cheer somebody else up, that will put a smile on your face and get you out of that rut that you might currently be in. When you're down in the dumps, the best thing we could do is not look at how can we make ourselves better, how can we make ourselves feel better, but what can I do for somebody else? Because the joy that you get from pleasing others beats any joy that you can feel that's being done to you. So with that, guys, I'm going to let you all have a wonderful rest of your night. God bless, and hope to see you Sunday, Lord willing, if it works out. If not, I'll catch you guys the following Tuesday. Y'all have a wonderful night. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.